Hello everyone. How are you doing, my dear students? How are you doing? Can we start the class? Can we start the class? So, students, yes, am I audible? Am I visible? I am visible, I am audible. So, this is the second class on reproduction in organisms, and yes, we will be discussing important concepts of asexual reproduction like sporulation and vegetative reproduction in this particular class. Okay. Along with the images, along with the small gifs, we will be understanding the important concepts of asexual reproduction, that is sporulation and vegetative propagation. Are you ready? Can we start? Hi PK Kag, Studlan, Sia Kandelwal. Okay, so students, starting with the homework questions. Let's first discuss about the homework question. But before that, let me introduce myself very quickly. If you do not know me, I'm Vindhya Rao. We'll be taking a biology in this particular channel. Let's Crack Foundation and NTSE. I have done my master's in biochemistry, bachelor's in biochemistry, botany, zoology. Qualified CSET exam, mentored more than 10,000 students by now for various exams like NTSE, NSEJS, NEET, and many more. Moreover, I'm here to make you fall in love with biology. Yes, so you know me, everyone. And yes, students, it's very important to take the subscription because we have lot of courses for NTSE, NSEJS, NEET in Foundation NTSE category. Along with this, even JE also, for the JE also from class 9th and 10th itself, we will be teaching you. So while taking the subscription, use my code VRLEV to get 10% discount. And also students, what is the importance of this particular code? Definitely 10% discount. You are able to get guidance. You are able to get for various exams like NTSE, NSTS, and many more. And also you will be able to attend all of my NEET courses, NTSE courses, NSGS course. Not only mine, even other educators courses you are able to attend, classes you are able to attend, right? And also study material will be given in the separate group for you guys, right? And some of the educators also provide you DPPs, right? And my courses, I have told you already, NTSE and also for CBSE 9th and 10th also I do take classes. For CBSE 9th and 10th also I take classes in CBSE 9th and 10th category, and in Foundation and NTSE category, not only for CBSE 9th and 10th but also for NEET, NTSE, NSGS I'm taking up the classes. So you know the code, so let's not waste our time. So let me just quickly tell the homework questions answer. Many of you have already given the right answer. So where is homework question? Where is the video? First of all, so NEET Foundation. Yes, I got it. So students, answer was very simple. Most of you have already given the right answer. That is our Soumya Gorakhpur. Okay, Soumya is asking for guidance. Great. So Gorakhpur Tak. Okay. Platyhelminthes, yes, absolutely right. Chaturya also absolutely right. And then who else? Who else? Siaji have given the right answer. Janta Vihar have given the right answer. Satyam have given the right answer. And Uzma also have given the right answer. Bharadwaj also have given the right answer. And my dear students, why are you worrying about the notes? Because I've already sharing the notes in the Telegram channel. Yes, don't you know that? Don't you know that? So why are you worrying? And yes, let's get started about sporulation. Students, did I call everyone's name today? Sneha, Max, Deepak, Lollipop, Sia, Anjali, Kalpana. Happy Navaratri. Sorry for the very late wish, I can tell you. Okay, Pramila. See, all of you have come to the class. Very happy to see. So students, what is this sporulation? Sporulation. As the name say, sporulation is nothing but release of spore. Just have a look on this particular GIF. So with the help of pencil, I guess the particular image that you're able to see is actually of fungi. So as and when the sporangia, the fruiting body of the fungi is hit with a pencil, the spores are expelled out, right? So that brown dot you're able to see, powdery materials that you're able to see over here, this is nothing but, no, it is spores. So what is spore? Spore formation or sporulation is a method of asexual reproduction. Yes, ma'am, we know this, but it is present in both flowering plants as well as in non-flowering plants. I mean, it is present in the plants as well as it is present in the other organisms like bacteria, fungi, bacteria, right? And in this type of method of reproduction, spores are going to release out, right? And they are going to grow into new individual. Ma'am, this we know already, right? But students, do you know why sporulation has to happen? Why spore formation have to happen? Yes, tell me name of the channel at the end of the lecture, please. Yes, of course, don't worry. Okay, and also you can join to my telegram channel t.me/vrlivebio or @vrlivebio. If you find you are able to get my channel, telegram channel. Yes, but what is the advantage of sporulation or spore formation? There are many importance and use of sporulation, students. You know what? If possible, do this experiment and tell me what is going to happen. Keep a bread, yes, the bread and butter that you eat, bread, yes, keep a bread on the table for maybe 10 days, less than 10 days. So after 10 days, you will be able to see after 10 days in the bread, no? In the bread, oh my god, bread structure is little bad, okay? So after 10 days, you get to see color materials on the bread. Bread is white in color, but after some 1 week or 10 days, you get to see brown, red, pink, green, blue color structures, right? And it is able to produce very bad smell as well, right? So what just happened after 1 week? Now, when I'm talking to you in front of you, or when you are talking to me, I mean, you're texting me, I mean, in the live chat, right? So in the air, we are able to not see, but we are able to, I mean, there will be lot of bacterial spores and fungal spores in the air. So these fungal spores or bacterial spores, they will be literally searching for the food. They will like food, please give me food, right? So why are they searching for the food? Because in the food that is in the favorable condition, they can reproduce, they can show multiplication, they can break open their spore and they can germinate to multiply. So let me tell you, in the air itself, you are able to see millions of spores, maybe bacterial or fungal or anything like that, which will be searching for the favorable condition for the growth, shelter and reproduction, right? So whenever you keep a bread on the table, bread is made up of sugar, right? So these organisms, they will be getting the favorable condition along with the moisture, right? So they will be able to happily grow and they will be showing the different colored material that is nothing but the fruiting body. So what is this fruiting body, ma'am? Yes, what is fruiting body? Fruiting body. NEET Foundation for Chemistry, Physics. You have to ask those educators who teach physics, chemistry. So I have taken a big step of teaching you for the NEET Foundation in this particular channel, right? And this is too even NTSE time. This is NTSE, NSCGS exam time. But somehow I'm trying some classes to give you for the NEET Foundation as well. Now students, fruiting body. What? Just close your eyes and think. Fruiting body. Fruit, you know how it will be, right? Fruit, right? Inside the fruit, what you get to see? Seeds. So just imagine fruiting body is fruit-like structure inside which you get to see seed-like structure, that is spores. But seeds and spores are different, but you can give the comparison in this way. So this particular fruit-like structure is nothing but fruiting body, which when pressed, literally spores are going to rush out. So spores are going to come out through the fruiting body, right? So in the unfavorable condition, these spores will be literally protecting the genetic material of the organism, right? In the unfavorable condition like desiccation, extreme high temperature. But whenever there is favorable condition, the outermost protective wall, that can be cyst wall, will be break open and they will be releasing the cells, right? Clear sporulation, yes, growing mold with Sporangiospore, absolutely correct. Students, example for organisms which are able to show sporulation are many. That is rhizopus. Even your I can tell you all most of the fungi are able to show sporulation type of reproduction. And let's see the special structures for these asexual reproduction. Starting with the zoospore. Students, when I say zoospore, what exactly comes to your mind? Zoo. When I say zoo, you get to think, you get to see. When I say zoo, you get to see literally zoo with animals. Do you know what is the meaning of zoo? What is the meaning of zoo, students? Zoo, the real meaning of zoo is moving. Do you know why the name is zoo? Why they have kept the name as zoo? For the literal zoological park. The real name is zoological park. Zoological park is nothing but what you call as zoo, in which moving organisms, that is animals, birds, are kept, are caged. So the real meaning of zoo is moving. Zoology is study of moving organism. Logy means study, zoo means moving. So zoospores are the spores which can move. Simple. Right? मेरा एक question है. What is your question, my dear student? Students, I'm going to give you two challenging questions today. In between, I've prepared with the question actually. Yeah. So which you might not have studied in your classes, previous classes, or in your school classes. So zoospores are nothing but the spores which can move. So what they require to move? Now, you are able to move cause of your legs. So leg, the limbs are our locomotory organs. Moving for the movement, we have limbs or legs. But these bichari fungi, in order to move in the spores, they have flagella. What is flagella? The whip-like structure is nothing but the long elongated structure is called as flagella, which is having flagellin protein and so on. Let's not discuss about it. So these zoospores are motile, which means they are able to move. But how they will be able to move? With the help of flagella. But from where exactly they will be released, ma'am? Because from the fruiting body, we know that spores are released. So the fruiting body over here is called as zoosporangia. So from the zoosporangia, zoospores are going to release out. Got it? So flagella will be helping them to swim in the aquatic habitat or to move. Example for zoospore is Eulothrix, Phytophthora. Phytophthora is a fungi, right? Chlamydomonas. Do you know what is Chlamydomonas? This particular organism is nothing but Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is unicellular algae which has cup-like chloroplast. Can you see cup-like chloroplast over here? Something like this. Yes, cup-like chloroplast they will be having. Chlamydomonas, which is a unicellular algae which is motile, which has cup-like chloroplast, which also have got eye spot, which is definitely photosensitive. So many things. You are learning from a simple small organism, Chlamydomonas. Yes, zoospore, katham, complete. Next, aplanospore. Aplanospore. Aplanospore is, students, whenever you hear something with asexual reproduction, right? Asexual means it is not sexual. Aplanospore, which means they are not motile. So they don't have any locomotor structure. And very good example for aplanospore is the spores of Spirogyra. Why the name Spirogyra? Cause of its spiral chloroplast. Yes, done. Two types of asexual reproduction. That is especially the special structures for asexual reproduction we have seen. Aspore, zoospores. Next is Conedia. Conedia. Have you heard about Conidia? Ever and ever. Okay, okay, students. Max sugar moiety in DNA, na? It is locomotion. How to get notes from Telegram? My dear students, don't you know the official Telegram channel of Unacademy? Let's Crack Foundation and NTSE. Yes, I will be showing once again if you want. So even in the description, you are able to see. Even in the description, you are able to see, students, the channel link. Let's Crack Olympiads, and another channel is Let's Crack just Olympiad. Okay, there are two channels, so you can join here, and you can actually see the notes. I also have given like the notes of foundation NEET as such. Okay, yeah, you're already on it. Why didn't you see then? Okay, moving further. Bata do, ma'am. What bata do? Tell me. Hmm. Okay. So conidia, what do you get to hear, or what do you get to imagine when you hear conidia? Cone-like structure, right? So literally you are able to see not cone-like structure, but somewhat similar like that you are able to see over here. So conidia is nothing but the structure that is present in our penicillium. Penicillium is fungi which is able to synthesize antibiotic penicillin. So the spores that is released from the penicillium is nothing but conediospore. But how conediospores are different from zoospores, ma'am? These conediospores are not motile. They cannot move from one place to another place because they are not motile, right? So they are produced singly or in the form of chain, as you can see over here. Can you see conediospores that are getting released from the conediospore? You get to see release of conediophore, you get to see release of conediospores. So the structure, the whole structure which is carrying these conediospores is called as conediophore. Conediophore is a structure which can hold conediospores. So conediospores are nothing but the spores. So where exactly you get to see them? In the case of aspergillus and penicillium. Yes. Okay. Next, they have also got conical structure. As you can see here, cone-like structure. Can you see over here? Cone-like structure is carrying this conediospore. Okay. So that's why the name may be conediospores, because the cone-like structure will be carrying these small pores in the form of chain or sometimes single. Okay. Hello, I'm not sir, I'm ma'am. Shouldn't call me as sir. Next, another two important structures for asexual reproduction that we have already seen is buds and gemmules, right? So buds are nothing but the structure that is found attached to the parent, and they will be able to grow from the parent, and sometimes they get separated from the parent, or sometimes they find attached to the parent itself. So that is example in the case of hydra, yeast, you get to see buds, right? So special structure for asexual reproduction, that is buds. Next is another asexual reproductive structure for in the case of porifera, you are able to see, that is gemmules. That is, gemmules is nothing but it is an internal bud. It is the internal bud that is present in the porifera. Okay. So you are able to see here archaeocytes. That is nothing but totipotent cells. Students, do you know what is totipotent cells? Homework question. What is totipotent cells? So totipotent cells, you have to know this. So these archaeocytes are totipotent cells which are able to give rise to entire organism, that is sponges. Yes, done. Okay. Next, coming to students, vegetative propagation. But before going to vegetative propagation, another challenging homework question I would be liking to ask is what is ramette? What is ramette? Yes. What is totipotent cells are done. Next question, what is ramette? Ramette. I can give you a hint. Ramette. Ramette is nothing. I mean, I shouldn't be explaining you. it belongs to the concept of asexual reproduction. This is the hint I can give you. Ramit. Another question, challenging question if you want. Three questions I've given you. If possible, you can answer now as well. I am good, Urmila. Ramit, have you ever heard about, we have heard about Rama, Ram, Sam, right? Met, meet, but Ramet? Gamete we have heard, ma. But what is this Ramet? I'm giving you some hint by this. And another question if you want. Agamogeny. What is agamogeny? What is Ramet? Such more terms I'm going to give you in the upcoming class. Okay. Answer in the comment section. Let's see. Let's see how many Google answer I will be getting, how many own answers I get. Ramet and agamogeny. And previous question is, what is totipotent cells? Totipotent everyone can answer. Now, Ram is God, ma'am. I know Ram is God. Okay. I am asking what is Ramet? Ramet. Now don't say, ma'am, Ram met another person's Ramet. No. No. It is something related to asexual reproduction. Okay. Yes, both of this belongs to the same topic. Now coming to, hi Rohan. Now coming to don't know, ma'am. If you don't know, go search, find the answer. Don't copy paste, write in your own sentence in the comment section. Next, vegetative propagation. Students, in the case of plants, we get to see two parts, that is vegetative structure and sexual structure or sex parts. So, sexual reproductive structure or sex parts are nothing but flower, whereas leaves, roots, stem, they all are asexual reproductive part and they are vegetative part of the plants. Root, stem, leaves are vegetative part of the plants. Right? Okay. Now, there are again two types of vegetative propagation, students. In the case of plants, they are able to show two types of vegetative propagation type of asexual reproduction. Till now, we were discussing asexual reproduction. I hope you remember. Fission is done. Fragmentation is done. Regeneration is done. Budding is done. Just now, sporulation is done. Right? So, right now, we are discussing vegetative propagation, a type of asexual reproduction that we are able to see in the case of plants. Okay? That is, vegetative propagation is process in which plants reproduce from stem, root, leaves. Other than sex parts is nothing but vegetative propagation. Now, Google answer, students. That's not good, huh? And I have also told you to answer in the comment section. What are you doing? Not in the live chat. After the class, in comment section, in your own sentence, you have to answer. Not copy paste, students. That's so bad, no? Huh? Okay. Moving further, students, there are two types of vegetative propagation, natural and artificial. I can give you a hint. I don't know how many of you are good in, how many of you love gardening? At least how many of your mom love gardening? My mom, especially my brothers, they love gardening. So whenever they go to any relatives, close relatives' house, if they see some different or new plant, okay, especially when it comes to hibiscus, so my mom or my brothers, they just get the stem of the plants. But you know, students, these stems are able to grow. When I simply plant a stem from a hibiscus plant, they are able to grow. Crazy, right? How it is possible? It is possible because many plants will be able to reproduce with the help of their vegetative parts like stem, root, right? And also they will be able to reproduce with the help of their leaves, right? So one such type we will be saying that is natural type of vegetative propagation. There is also artificial. We will be also understanding about artificial quite a bit in detail. Now, starting with the very first type of natural type of vegetative propagation. That is, what is this? What is this, students? What is this? There is a song. Batata vada. Batata vada. Yeah. What is this? Aloo. Yes, potato. Stem of rose plant. Absolutely correct. I am only watering my plants daily. You don't get any new plant. Whatever plants you have, you're like, yes, I'm happy with that, ma'am. Sia is answering for the Ramet students. Answer should be in the comment section. Okay. Aloo. 6 times a week. Pearson is best book for NEET preparation. Yes, students. So in the case of potato, just ask your mom, go to kitchen. If you wouldn't have gone till now, but I'm sure everyone would have gone to kitchen, and ask your mom, can I just take one potato for my experiment? So if she agrees, keep this potato as it is for approximately 2 to 3 weeks and see what is going to happen with this potato. Yes. So students, if possible, do this. So what is going to happen after 2 weeks? That is, from the potato, you get to see literally plants coming out. Yes, because in the case of potato, potato is nothing but actually stem, right? So it is nothing but modified, swollen underground stem, which is having buds on the nodes or eyes. Can you see this light brownish structures? It is nothing but buds. Right? So it will be having buds on the nodes of the potato. Potato is nothing but stem, right? So nodes, internodes are present in the stem. So in these nodes and internodes, you get to see buds. And in the layman, in a simple man's term, we use them as Max, go and buy. You can go and buy as well, but no. Buying is bad. Just one small potato you can waste. It's okay for experiment. Okay. So each bud can grow into new plant, students. So what is exactly happening here? The stem is able to act as a reproductive structure. It is able to act as a reproductive part. Right? Simple, right? So in the case of potato, stem will be able to give rise to the new plantlet. Next. You know what? There was a time when I used to love ginger chat. There used to come a small chocolate sort of, Hajmola packet comes the same way. There used to come something called as ginger chat. I don't know how many of you know that. That used to literally make me fall in love with ginger. Yes. So what is exactly happening in ginger? Have you ever thought what is the scale tree-like structure they appear? What is this? Yes. Why ginger is different from any other condiments, right? Why ginger is different from potato? Have you ever thought like this? Students, adrak, 40 rupees per kg aloo. Okay, then don't go to buy and all, okay? Ginger chat. Everyone know ginger chat, right? Quickly tell me. Do everyone know ginger chat? Small piece of ginger on the small packet. Orange packet it was. Oh my god, don't go to buy anything, my dear students. Why did I say that? Krishna Paramatma. If you have aloo, small aloo, if your mom agrees, do that. Otherwise, don't go to do that. Okay? Yeah. Now I'm in trouble. Okay, so ginger is able to show again a type of vegetative propagation, a type of asexual reproduction. The ginger that you're able to see is nothing but again underground stem, right? And can you see the scaly structures? This is nothing but nodes. This is one node. This is another node. They all are nodes. So this ginger is nothing but an underground stem which is having nodes, buds and internodes. And these nodes will be bearing the dry scaly leaves. on them. Okay, so in the case of ginger also you get to see production of the buds from the stem. So they are able to show production of the new plantlet from the stem. Okay, great. Yes, love you too. Love you all. Adrak wali chai. Yes, now don't make me to feel tempt. Next type of students, next type of asexual reproduction is bulbil. Bulbil. What is this bulbil? How they are different from bulb? So students, in the case of agave, you get to see fleshy floral buds, and these leaf-like structures you get to see which is arising from the axillary buds. Okay, so very good example for bulbil structure is agave. Next, coming to the leaf buds, that is bryophyllum. Can you see this beauty over here? Can you see this beauty? You know, how does it look to me? It looks like when I was kid, I used to put lot of small clips on my head. It literally looks like that. So in the case of bryophyllum, no, from the margin of the leaves, buds will be arising. Marginal buds will be able to give rise to a plantlet, and each and every plantlet that is attached to the parent will be able to give rise, or will be able to get separated, and they will be able to give rise to new plant. So in the case of bryophyllum, you get to see leaves are modified for the asexual reproduction. Okay, in the case of agave, bulbils, that is fleshy floral buds. Floral buds are able to modify for the asexual reproduction. Yes, Viru physics. Bits of rainbow colors. Yeah. So much. Okay, next. So how many of you have got this pistia or acornia in your garden? I have it in my place. That is, we just have a small tub in which we put some guppy fish, and we used to actually have some acornia and pistia. Okay, so students, there is an aquatic plant. There are many aquatic plants, but over here what you're able to see is water hyacinth, right? That is acornia, also called as acornia. So in which you are able to see something called as offset. So what is this offset? So in this organisms, in this plants, you get to see one internode. As you can see over here, this is offset. One internode will be running long runner found in aquatic plants, and this will be breaking and they will be producing into the new plant. So they will be having the long structure called as offset, which will be running, which will be literally long in structure, and from this offset you get to see production of new plants. And if they get separated, if they break, these two plants are going to get separated. So very good example for offset is water hyacinth, pistia, right? This is water hyacinth, also called as terror of Bengal. It is actually considered to be the pest, not exactly pest, I'm so sorry. It is a type of plant that is not required, or it shouldn't be present in the plant, because they will be literally reproducing so much that they will be entirely covering the whole plant, and they will not allow other organisms to be in that particular water body. It drains all the oxygen from the water. So BOD, biological oxidation demand, is going to increase, and which will be leading to the death of the fishes and other plants. Okay. So it is called as, did I ignore anyone? I'm so sorry if I'm getting some messages in the Telegram. I'm so sorry if it is happening by mistakes. I'm not having any intention, students, to ignore anyone. Really, Shivendra? Great. Yes, I have fish pond as well. Good. No, you too can do that. It's important to have some plants around your place, students, because it will give you positivity. Water and plants, green and the water. And also, if you would have gone to river or beach, why do you feel very happy? Why do you feel very calm? Because it is being told that composition of our body and composition of the water, especially sea, ocean, if you consider, it's almost same. Both of us has salt in little more concentration. So it's important to have a look on water for some time, and it will be giving you some positivity. Okay, so terror of Bengal, we have discussed, that is nothing but water hyacinth. Why it is terror of Bengal? Because it will be able to multiply and reproduce, and it will be able to literally fully capture the whole surface area of the pond, and it will not allow fish to survive because it will drain all the oxygen, right? Next type of asexual reproductive structure is, yes, when I see coriander, no, I literally get the smell of coriander. Runner. Now what is this runner, which will always run. If you have a small garden at your place, you will be able to observe. If you have coriander, if you just try growing little coriander, literally coriander is going to flourish in the whole place, right? Do you know the reason behind this? Because it will be having the creeping stem. It will be having the creeping stem, and it will be growing horizontally all over. Okay, so nodes will be bearing, the nodes of the stem will be actually bearing the many buds and adventitious root. Okay, and there will be a single mother plant which will be giving rise to small their plantlets, and they will be literally able to flourish over all of the land. Okay, so runner breaks off and grow into individual plant. Very good example is coriander, and this is nothing but centella, brahmi. Do you know centella? It has been told that centella is good for increasing the memory and intelligence. Live in colony. Oh, forest in past. That is so good. Next, last but not the least. Okay, there are another. Bulb, onion. You know, students, the onion, the bulb that we eat, no? The bulb that we cut and we eat. And when we cut, we also shed some tears. Do you know why do we cry? Do you know why do we cry when we cut the onion? Yes, many of you should be knowing. Yes, correct. Why do we cut onion, students? I mean, not why do we cut. Why do we shed tears? Why do we cry when we cut onions? Anyone know? I don't understand. Many of you, I guess, you are very frequent to market. Whenever I say any vegetable's name, quickly you are saying the price of the vegetable. I'm also feeling very proud of you, students. I guess your parents, you're actually helping your parents a lot by going to market and buying all the vegetables that they want. So good. Enjoying, Ryan. Great. Pyas. Why do we shed our tears? Why do we cry when we cut onions? Tell me if you know. Onion is very costly. Onion is costly. I do agree. God Mahadev give curse to onion. Okay, I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe that is the story. But students, science. Come on, you are my science students. You should be knowing this. At my place, 110 rupees. You all are so concerned about price, as if you only completely take care of your home because of our ascorbic acid. Really? Sulfur released when we cut onions. Absolutely correct. Yes, school kit, Sankara, Nagajyoti, absolutely correct. Sulfur gas, sulfur chemicals will be released from this onion, which will be able to act as an irritant. And cause of this irritant, no, now, did you just see me doing this, right? So when we feel irritated in our eye, either we try rubbing our hand, and also the tears will be, the water, that is the tears will be coming out. So that is going to happen cause of reflex action. When any irritant enters into our eyes, we literally shed some water, tears. That is cause of reflex action, right? Many of you might be knowing. Yes. So about this pyas, let me tell you. Onion, the bulb-like structure, they will be able to give rise to a plantlet, right? So that's why the vegetative reproductive structure is called as bulb. In the case of onion, you are able to see A cluster of adventitious root arise from the base. What is this adventitious root, ma'am? It is not a real root. Real root will be coming out from the radical part of the embryo seed, right? So the down part is nothing but adventitious root, artificial root. And the bulbs may be tunicated or scaly, which means they are covered by what? The scaly leaves. Tunica means the covering. Okay, so they are covered. Tunicated bulb is covered by sheath of dry membranous scaly leaves, and it's called as tunic. So in the case of garlic, onion, you get to see bulb is able to give rise to the new plantlet. Last asexual reproductive vegetative structure is sucker. What is this sucker? Example, tomato, right? Also you get to see in the case of chrysanthemum and in the case of mint, you are able to see this type of structure called a sucker. That is, it is going to arise from the base and also from the underground part of the main stem, and it will be able to grow again horizontally. Okay, so I know it is quite confusing, difference between sucker and rhizome and all of these things. Yes, great. So you have to remember the examples, that's it, maximum. And students, that's all for today. I hope you remember the homework question which I have given you. That is, what exactly I have given you? Agamogeny, ramette, what is totipotent cells, right? And don't forget to use the code VRLIVE while taking the subscription to get 10% discount. And also by using my code, you are showing respect, love towards me. More than that, students, I will be able to teach you for NEET, NSCGS, NTSE, CBSE 9, CBSE 10. For all of these exams, I have courses, approximately 60 classes I take in a month for you guys in the plus subscription classes. Okay, so dedicated for you in the plus subscription. So you can use the, you can ask your doubts, you can get the materials, every possible things you can have in the plus subscription classes of foundation and NTSE. Also, I take up classes for CBSE 9th and 10th, right? In the CBSE 9th and 10th, I also give the handwritten notes for you students, so that in the final exams, you won't be making any mistakes, right? So in order to get all of, all of the classes you want, you have to use my code VRLIVE to get 10% discount. And yes, guidance for the various exam. So that's all for today. Let's meet in the coming class. And yes, these 2 Telegram channels you have to get into to get the notes of this particular class. And yes, bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye.